Happy Sunday. Sorry, the lighting's kind of weird on my face here. I don't think that makes it better. It's a little better. A little better. I'm gonna get some incense going. This is what the box looks like. There's other fragrances. I might have gotten this one at a liquor store, I'm not sure. Okay. Sister Sledge, in case you don't know. Not everybody does. It's okay. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. Oh no, this is a family Jew. We are family. Sing it to me. Sisters and me. Sing it. We are family. I can hear you die. Everybody sing. We are family. You do. Hey, I got all my sisters and me. My Piggly Wiggly koozie. South Carolina. In case you didn't know, this is the international South Carolina symbol. Okay. All right. Message held for review. I will never know. See, when you say, I cannot help you, sir or madam, when you do that. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, yeah, long train running. Good one, right? Down around the corner. Na, 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 na. Y'all like the Doobie Brothers? There's that one movie called Romancing the Stone. They have a whole conversation about the Doobie Brothers. It's like, oh man, the Doobie Brothers broke up! It was a great scene in the movie. This movie has a lot of good scenes, but you know, in terms of like dialogue, just conversation, I was like, yeah. And hey, China Grove, man, my dad had some Doobie Brothers albums when I was growing up, so that's what I was used to listening to. Okay, because I used to play all those albums. But Doobie Brothers, he has some Stones, some Steppenwolf, you know, Magic Carpet Ride, right? Born to be wild, man. You know. My dad, like a lot of other dads from a certain era, had a motorcycle. You know what I mean? You know, all that stuff. Right? It was just a different time when people just, you know, did all that stuff, you know. Anyway. And they didn't wear helmets neither. Yeah, I know.
I know, right? But now we know better about some of these things. Yes. Okay, yeah. Hero, Leo energy. Again, Leo season. Like, Leo, 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 Leo. Greetings from Amsterdam, Netherlands. Wow. It's a long ways away, son. You are Jacaria Verio. Where are you from? Jacaria Verio. I'm in the United States. Los Estados Unidos. Bienvenidos. Alright? Greetings and salutations, Earthlings of the United States and beyond. It is a Sunday. And you are hearing the Doobie Brothers in the background. Yes. Yes, you are. Where would you be now? This one dude that I played bass with a few times, the touring band that he's in actually was the opening act for the Doobie Brothers on one of their tours. Yeah, so that was kind of cool hearing about that. Anyway, so yeah, who are your heroes growing up, collective, right? And there's that famous song, "We don't need another hero," right? All we want is life beyond Thunderdome. Because sometimes you step outside and it feels like you're walking in the goddamn Thunderdome. Like, what the fuck? Right? Yeah. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. Okay? Because, yeah, some shit gets fucking real. Have you seen Dateline? Have you seen it? Right? It's all cool in America, right? Until you turn on Dateline for 48 hours and you're like, people are crazy. People look crazy. But hey, every now and then, right? Right? We see people doing the right thing. Which should be the majority of the time, by the way. Should be. This is a Sunday message. Yeah. Domingo that. The dingo ate your baby. Domingo that. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I'm failing on to communicate. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so maybe somebody wasn't really seeing your vision and left you to work on stuff by yourself. Right? You're like, whatever. They're just fooling around over there. They're not like really serious about, you know, like stuff like I am right? Y'all know I love the yacht rock, right? Because it's that stuff. Because guess what? Them people still get drunk and sloppy and stupid too. Alright? You know what I'm saying? So just because somebody didn't see the value in your garden doesn't mean it's not going to grow and that's not going to bear fruit. That's just their mistake. They missed out that day. Okay? Alright? Okay. Think about it. You know, this bear scene is plenty happy seats right here. Like, where is that? You know? You didn't hear any stories about Johnny Appleseed complaining about how his feet hurt the next day? No. Okay? And now we got Dr. Schultz for that anyway. Alright, so yeah, shut the front door. Ah! Right, Domingo! Boom, boom, boom! Cannonball! Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Ace of Wands. Feeling frisky, feeling free. Again, Leo energy. Big time. Okay? Fire signs. You know, what's that last, like, burst that needs to get you over the hump? You know what I mean? That little, you know, this gal the other day at her workplace, she was dressed up in a bee costume. She was saying something about watching that stinger, right? Sometimes like we get that sting and it's like, ah, then we figure out we need to get out of the way, right? Ooh, bitch, get out of the way, right? But as she was saying, sometimes we don't need to sting ourselves so much, talk nice to ourselves, right? But sometimes it comes through that way and it's like, eh, right? I've been hearing some news about these kids not wanting to wear sunscreen or something. I don't know. Is it because it's expensive? I don't know the reasoning behind it. Because if you've ever been on YouTube, they got a recipe for everything out there, right? If you're that chesty about trusting the government, right? You can make your own. What do you do here? By the way, I have a question. Well, you're free to ask any questions in the chat. However, do not think that I will necessarily answer your question, as this is a collective reading and I am channeling as I am reading. Okay, so what you do in the chat is up to you. However, make sure it's appropriate because you might get banned. Justice, Libra energy. All right, yeah. Everyone forgets about Libra. Everybody forgets about Libra. Okay. No, Libra, nobody forgot about you. Right, we get it. You can be a little sharp-tongued at times. Just a touch. Right? But they also border the Scorpio. So, you understand? Think about it. Okay? Yeah, Jakaria, I wouldn't say that this is the forum for that type of question, nor to really get a response in terms of that type of topic. So you might do best on a channel that covers that sort of topic. Just saying. But that's not what I'm channeling today. So if that's specific for you and you're requesting a reading about that, you would have to seek another reader for that support. Yeah. Judgment. Yeah. You've kind of like let people be in their place, right? And it's kind of like, okay. So justice has come full circle, collective, because you didn't wait, you went ahead and planted the seeds. And guess what? The sun came, yeah. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar it'll come out. There'll be sun, right? Tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. Okay, yeah. Justice is only a day away if you work in the right direction, right? And that sun coming out tomorrow, right? Turns gray and lonely. Look up my chin and grin and say, no, I never auditioned for any, not to my recollection anyway. Anyway, I only remember, the one time I remember auditioning for anything. And it was for Peter Pan, and I've told this story many times before on this channel. I auditioned for Peter Pan, and I feel that the person who was in charge of the children's theater at the time, when I was a wee gal of 4, 5, or 6 years old here auditioning, I feel that she wanted to give the role of Wendy to a different young child, and I didn't happen to agree with that because I thought I should be the Wendy, and she wanted to offer me a role of one of the Lost Boys, you see. Right? And the thing was, they wanted me to cut my hair, and I was like, I don't want to be a boy that bad. They're like, oh, you could just put tech, and I was just like, psh. Ruined the whole idea for me, right? So this is what I'm saying. It's like you decided to go forth with what your vision is, right? When somebody else went forth with their vision is, right? It's a very common thing in life, but sometimes it feels very traumatic at the time, right? I think she also undersold the role of Wendy. She said, "Oh, all Wendy does is say a whole bunch of words and then goes out the window at the end." And I was like, I don't know about that. Anyway, because if you watch the movie, right, which, you know, as a child, I had not read a script, you know what I mean? But I think I had seen the movie Peter Pan by then. And Wendy seemed to be a bigger part of it than she was letting on. Yeah, so, you know, children's theater mysteries ensue. Politics. And that's exactly what Jakaria was talking about. This is not a political channel. Oh, see, now he's starting to get nasty, and that's going to get you banned and blocked. For good. Alright. So. Do tell, right? The hottest club. Oh my god, you guys love that skit? The SNL. The hottest club. Just now. I love it when he does that skit. I think that's great. Let's go ahead and get some angel guidance. You know why? Because it's Sunday, Domingo. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Don't be kind enough to me, call me mijo. Or any shit like that. Mija, you know what I'm saying, okay? Because it ain't like that. Yeah. You know how some folks are running around calling everybody cuz. Hey fam. Right? Been like, well, if you knew some of my family, you'd know why. I ain't so keen on that. Let's get to know each other first, shall we? You know what I'm saying? When people approach you with that familiarity, like how a salesperson does. Yeah. Alrighty. Dankeschön, darling, Dankeschön. How you tore your dress, what a mess. You ever see that? Forrest Gump? I recommend it. I mean, Dankeschön. Who was it? The lady in the Lampoon's movies. She likes Wayne Newton. Yeah. I think they ended up meeting him in one of the movies. A Thor. Celebration, rejuvenation, gratitude, and look at that. Trenta y tres for Los Diablos running the streets out there. Yeah, you get another shot at it, right? In terms of, change the world, right? Making a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. La da 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 da. If somebody knows the rest of it, right? Yeah. Gratitude. Gratitude knowing that, oh, praise the Lord, we're going to get some sunlight tomorrow, and that is going to help my seeds grow. Archangel Raphael, intuition, health, and healing. Numero dos. Okay, okay. Raphael has a little face tattoo and a neck tattoo. Okay. I'm not so big on those, but he's got an arm tattoo as well. Okay, I'm just saying. You gotta be careful too. You know, just gotta be careful up there. Anyway. And here's the thing, yeah, health. Like, this is, you know, your health is not only like physical in nature as well, right? Your health is also spiritual. It's also emotional, right? Mental. Okay. So, you know, if you're doing something good for one of those areas of your life, one of your 7 chakras, if you will, then who cares what anybody else thinks about it? All right? Because you don't think God himself has the mighty power to come strike you down and stop you? I'm sure it's possible. I mean, a lot of people get struck by lightning every single day. Ever see Caddyshack? Right? And he's out there in the bit. Surely the good Lord wouldn't stop me on my perfect. Right? And Bill Murray just like drops, so like walks away. The man is golfing in like hurricane force winds, right? Man versus nature, a very common theme in literature. She said lit. Interesting. Moon cycle. I was just thinking about the moon cycle, so Haniel must have something to do with the moon cycles here. So if you're feeling your moon cycle, maybe Haniel may be the archangel for you at the moment, okay? Continuing on, and here we go. Right? Archangel Michael, look out for number 1. Excuse me. Right? Talk about peacocking, right? Archangel Michael shows up like, I need room for this little wing over here. And I need room for this wing over. I need room for this wing over here. You guys ever see that movie? Was it that movie, the name of the movie Michael? With John Travolta. Yeah. So here, this guy has like blonde hair, looking very Swedish. And the movie Michael is dark hair. Yeah. Again, it says clarity, truth, and protection. Yeah. So again, those wings. Yeah. It's like, right? Right? It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Excuse me, some room so I can, yeah, spin on the dance floor and while it's my turn. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. It's kind of like that. Alrighty. Goddess Gaia, number 31, Mother Nature, the provider, and the elements. Interesting. And here, the card for justice is called fire. Yeah. That is also a theme, right, in literature when there is like some justice, when something all of a sudden it disappears because of a transformative flame, right? Whether they were supposed to do it or not, right? Okay. But yeah, understanding what that signifies for you collective, okay? And here's the thing also. There's people out there, hey, I grew up out in the country, right? But hey, even in town, right, there's those people that love to throw off their fireworks all the time, blah, blah, you know what I mean? Do all sorts of stuff like that. Sometimes they're doing that as an intimidation technique, right? Or tactic. So, don't think the eye of the law is not aware of that. Sometimes it's called building a case. Again, Mother Nature. Man versus nature. I happened to drive by one of the little golf courses in town today, and there's a little park nearby, so I walked my dog. And yeah, and so again, the whole thing is like, it was a nice day. It's very warm, but yeah, at least it's not stormy. Somebody might die of heat stroke, but they're not gonna but they're not gonna get swept away in a hurricane, right? So understanding the elements, providing for yourself, okay? So 31 here, all right? So, coming out, this 33, forging the path. But yeah, subtract 2, and what do you have? 31, right? Providing for who? Yourself and anybody else that is behind you. The path. Again, that movie, Romancing the Stone. They get into the friggin' jungle, and he's in there with the machete, chopping away the path. So how big you think his britches are? You know what I mean? Like, excuse me, playing Simon Throw. I'm the hero, He's the hero in the situation. Right? Did I mention I was raised Catholic? I know that really burns some folks. It really, what do they say? Chaps their hide. So, again, the goddess Gaia, the Mother Nature literally is the Mother Earth. Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck, look at that, Mother Mary. Well, I mean, if somebody could be judge and jury, wouldn't it be her? Right? I have the child, didn't I? Right? You imagine Jesus' mom acting like Scarlett O'Hara in that scene, like, I had the child, didn't I? Like, you're going to tell me? You're going to come over here and try and tell me? And I was thinking about that specifically today because, I'm one of those families of weirdos. I don't know about your family that we would go out to do. Play Ghost in the Graveyard even as adults. Yeah, talk about a family tradition. Anyway. So I was out there today also with my dog after I stopped at the other park. Anyway. Yeah. I was thinking about that because it's like, there's a lot of confrontation and wanting to diminish the role of Mary, Jesus's mother. in terms of her being chosen for that path to be his mother. Did she know at the time? Well, their story says an angel came upon to thee and said, hey, you might want to watch out for this one. Just saying. I'm just saying. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay? Alright. So, yeah. Us Catholics, we do other prayers, you know, amongst thou women, blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Okay? Because we actually believe in protecting the people. Okay? So, you know, that kind of act of salvation, all right, that comes with judgment, it's like if you no longer carry the weight of other people, you know what was instilled within you, and 18, that makes you a legal adult. Right? And after that point, they don't like it, That's you know, not my problem. Not my problem. Right? Okay. So, purity of heart, conception, immaculate conception, and faith. 18 also busts down to 9. 9, a very strong number in the tarot in general, okay? If you think about 9 of Pentacles, if you think about 9 of Cups, okay? Yeah, all right. So, if you weren't sure, collective, that your time was coming, that your justice was getting here, it might actually be appearing in like a ball of fire, and you're just gonna be like, what? You know what I mean? It's gonna be like Ed McMahon showing up at your house with the Publishers Clearinghouse, and you're gonna like, what is going on? Right? Yeah, that fire and brimstone thing, yeah, it actually happens sometimes. Just saying. I'm just saying. All right. So, you know, are you strong enough to accept the heroic mission of life? Right? And doing the things that you need to be doing. Okay? So, celebrate who you are. All right? Look to your archangels for healing. Okay? And inspiration. Okay? Think about it. Archangel Michael, protect us in battle, right? Because guess what? If life was easy peasy and every day was just a breeze, everybody would come to Earth and do this thing. But here we are, battling it out. Ain't that right, Archangel Michael? One day at a time. Would you believe nobody wanted to give me ADHD medicine? Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Maybe that is a good thing anyway. All right, you guys. I think that's about all I have for you today. We're a little bit over my normal scheduled programming allotment. Thank you viewing first time from California. Hello, California. So, yeah. Again, you have the Justice here, Libra energy, again, air sign, and then you have Leo here with the Strength card, the fire energy, and again, you have the Wands, the fire, the passion, the glory, the going for the gold, the Olympic dream, right? Oh, well, your dream's not to be in the Olympics? Well, then, okay, well, we can work on that then, right? Everybody has a dream. You ever see that movie, Pretty Woman? The guy's walking down the street, he's like, yeah, welcome to Hollywood. Like, everybody got a dream on here. You don't have to be walking down Hollywood selling it to have a dream neither. Right? Okay. Tony says, blessed Sunday and much peace. Yes. I do. Tony, are you old enough to remember 2 and 2 like me? I'll be back in 2 and 2. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of sponsorship right now. Right. But, you know, who could do it like Chuck Woolery? There is only one. There's only one Woolery, right? Was he married, by the way? Did he ever go out with any of the contestants? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, everybody. Have a buenos tardes. Okay? And, you know, don't be too stabby, right? Get your coffee in first, right? It helps. It helps. You guys, I'm cracking myself up. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.